Hello everybody, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. Since last episode here, pretty much picking up where we left off here from last episode, just continuing to do more of what we were doing here. I've got the contract here for hoeing underway here at the moment. Apparently, I must have had the driver set to go to instead of actually like field work when he drove over here. I thought this was done. I got over here. I'm like, oh, he's just sitting here. Okay. Contract's done, right? No, contract was not done, so I must have screwed up there last episode, and like I said, I came back here, I'm like, okay, that should be done. No, it's not. Anyway, continuing on with plowing, or cultivating, I guess, here on field 7. Speaking of which, it doesn't need to be plowed, does it? I think I checked this. Yes, we're good. Plowing is turned on. Okay. So yeah, for those who didn't see last episode, we sold our crops, and then we promptly spent all that money on fields. Pretty much all of it. I was planning on being able to borrow more money, everyone, to be able to buy equipment, but apparently the loan limit is $3 million. I did look into that here in between episodes, and then, yeah, $3 million is the limit. I thought someone had told me it was $3.5 million, so about $500,000 short of what I thought we would be able to borrow there. I'm going to let you know that makes a little bit of a difference, right? So anyway, we are maxed out loan-wise, everyone, at $3 million. Again, we made almost $800,000 here last episode, so we're not doing too bad. Anyway, this episode, we got lots and lots of fields to plant, and I was looking at that here, you know, I'm like, lots of fields to plant. Yeah, I think we need to maybe make some investments here, everyone. Now, money-wise, we're lacking a little bit, so I was looking through tractors here, and I found, oh, hey, look at that Series 9700 there, $58,000. That's not a bad price. Actually, I should check which one. Yeah, 225. So I guess they're actually all about the same here. Not much difference. Challenger, 8010, or the 9700. We also have the 4755 here. A little more expensive, though, so I know it pains me, everyone, but I think we're going to go ahead and lease this tractor. I'm not typically a leasing fan. It's not a money-making idea, in my opinion. But in this case, I think if we just do it for a little bit, I think we'll be okay. So, and then we're going to go down to Cedars, everyone. And then for Cedars, I figure we're going to go with the Solitaire. Most of our fields are cultivated, everyone, so like we don't need no-till capabilities yet. Be nice to have them, but we don't need them, so we're going to lease this as well. And we just got to make sure we get the work done as quickly as possible so this doesn't break the bank, so to speak. Quite the color combination, you're just saying. Oh, there's our new planter, too, by the way. Let's see. This, I think, does not fertilize, if I remember. That's, yeah, okay. One downside of the Solitaire. I don't know, is this one? Oh, this one does, though. I should have got the Amazon, everyone. Probably wouldn't have been able to pull it, though. Can I pull this one? Questionable. 160 versus 180. Yeah, we should be good. Let's get a couple things of seed here. I don't know how much this is going to hold here, so. And one thing I'm going to have to make sure I remember to do, when we're done with it and return the lease, like, empty it out, right? No giving them free seed on the return on that lease there. Now, the only thing we can plant at the moment really is oats, everyone, so we've got one field going in already. Question is, thinking here, what are we going to plant where? We got a planter now, too, by the way, Evan. We picked that up here last episode. Thinking maybe like field 24, 25, we'll go from there. Those that field's up by the main farm there. We got field 32 and oats, so just kind of keep my fields grouped together by crop type here if I can a little bit. We'll do some plowing here too once we're ready for it. We'll be plowing fields 6 and 7 together, and then also 40. Is it 43? Which field did we buy out here? Yes, 43 and 45. We plowing those fields together there as well. So we have some larger fields to make here. I don't know about you folks, but this might be the most fields I've ever owned on like a base game map here at this point. Well, I shouldn't maybe say that. Other than maybe Westbridge Hills. I mean, we owned quite a few fields in Westbridge Hills from what I remember back when we were playing on that map. But that was a long time ago. A long, long time ago. Okay, let's get steering assist going here. This hopefully will not take us long to plant this field with this planter oven. That was kind of the goal here. It's 3 times, sorry. Do the math here. Do the math. 3 times bigger than our current planter. Our current planter is 4 meters. I think it is, right, anyway? Is that 4 meters? Actually, it might be a little bigger than 4 meters. It is 4.6 meters. Okay, so yeah, 4.6 meters. So not quite 3 times as big, I guess, but... Oh, we need more horsepower. Need more horsepower, Houston. Oh, maybe not. We just need to get going, maybe. Planted. This angle. Oh, I guess that's actually pretty obvious from this angle, too. Wow. Just me, or is this planter, like, way more obvious? Cool. I think it's because we're maybe dragging into this edge there so much. I'm not sure what's up with that, but oh well. Maybe because someone plowed the field bigger and wasn't paying attention when they did it. Nah, can't be it. Nope. Yeah, definitely think we maybe should have gone a little higher horsepower. I could have bumped it up, but I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, 160, that should be enough, right? Nope. Good thing we didn't get the bigger Amazon planter, but we definitely would have been able to pull that one. Thought about just leasing the planter, by the way, and just like, hey, you know what? We don't really need a tractor to go with it, right? We could pull it with one of our tractors, but all our bigger tractors are busy right at the moment, so... And it'll be nice to have another larger tractor here for this job, I figure. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit quicker one. As I said, doesn't like going uphill, apparently, even though that's really not much of a hill. Fortunately, most of our land, I would say, is relatively flat on, so we should be okay on that part. Oh, and we're planting in the rain, too. Wow, it's really coming down here, too, isn't it? Oh, well. I notice the tires are getting all wet and shiny. Good thing we can plant in the rain. It doesn't really matter. It does, though I will say, man, you can tell we are definitely seeming to build up some more mud on the tires. Okay, found one unfortunate problem here with this planter. I cannot get up in this corner here real well, can we? It just, yeah. Oh, the unevenness of the land here, size of the planter doesn't, oh, there we go. There we go. That was the third try at that, by the way. Finally got that to plant there. Well, I'll be curious to see how long it takes us to plant this field. I don't know if we can quite finish it here this episode or not, and we'll have to find out. I would almost think we could finish planting the field here this episode with this size up planter. No, it's not the biggest of fields here, obviously. Looked like steering assist had us set up to do 2 headland passes around the outside edge, so I'll just have to keep an eye on the rest of the hired workers here. Really, the only one I probably need to keep an eye on is one on 32. He's got a ways to go yet. One over on field 4 looks like he's almost done there. 86 or 88% on that contract there now. And then I don't think I really have anything else for that tractor to do at that point. I'm gonna like, yeah. Once we probably skip time, we finish planting a couple fields of oats here. Skip time here the next day, and then we'll have a bunch more fields to plant. So that'll probably keep us a little bit busier. Oh, we missed a little there too. I didn't even notice that the first time around, did I? Interesting. I don't like a planter that skips. Kind of one of the reasons I wanted to lease some planters. I'm just like, hey, you know what? Gives an opportunity to test it out here. So I know already that this Lemkin here is going to give us some trouble. Speaking of this Lemkin, by the way, I think this one's been in a few versions of Farming Simulator, hasn't it? Or maybe a slight variation thereof. Seems like this planter's been around for a while. Or, again, maybe it's changed slightly. I'm not sure, but a similar planter like it has been around for a while then. The Lemkin Solitaire 12. Basic, cheaper, wider planter, but again, doesn't fertilize. Doesn't no-till either. Just dragging in the ground back here. That don't seem quite right. I'm just looking at this back here. It looks like whatever this is dragging in the ground. I don't know what it is there, but... Oh, I wonder if that is right. I wonder if it is supposed to be doing that. It's working up the ground behind the tire just to kind of prevent the compaction. I wonder if that's what's going on there. Behind both tires. No idea. Let's be logical, I guess, right? Trying to break up the compaction behind the tire just a little bit there so the seeder can plant the ground a little better. Ooh, the tractor seems like it's pawing at the ground here. It's pawing. Unfortunately, I was planning on being able to buy some more equipment here this year in the game, but again, the loan system kind of didn't quite work out the way I thought it was going to on that one, so... But we got a bunch of fields, everyone. We're looking like really good on fields here, I think, so... And you folks seen, like, we made $800,000 last year in the game, so... We can maybe break $1 million this year with the more fields we have. Again, we got another 50 acres, so... Which I know doesn't sound like much, but at least in the game, I don't know, is that a lot in the game? I'm not even sure. I'm going to say it is, but 50 acres, that cost us, it was actually more than $1 million, wasn't it, everyone? Because, yeah, we spent like 475, wasn't it? And then another 475, and then another 275, I think it was. So, yeah, like $1.2 million. $1.2 million for 50 acres. Seems a little pricey. Oh, and I just noticed this planter has row markers on it, doesn't it? Cool. Like, no. Knowing the European farmers, they probably actually use them too. And then they set their planter up for some sort of weird skip lane. Yeah, this is strange. Strange stuff, everyone. European farmers got some weird farming practices, if you ask me. But, hey, if they work, I guess, right? Just a reminder here again, too, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, as always, if you like the video, don't forget to click that thumbs up icon. Also, don't forget, if you'd like to join us in on our multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. We have both a Riverbend Springs and a... Oh, I forget the name of the European map now. The name of the European map, we have one of those up on each one of the servers here at the moment, everyone, so... Not even going to attempt to get that last little bit right there. We'll just get that when we hit the up and down passes, everyone. Speaking of up and down passes, I'm curious what the steering assist has us doing for that little smidge right there. Is it going to pull a course play move and have us do like the up and down, zigzag back and forth like a whole bunch of times? If that's what it's going to have us do, by the way, we're not going to do that. We're just going to we'll make one pass down it and, do it the efficient, convenient way. Amazing how much of a difference it looks like in the game when you're outside of the fog, right? Like, oh, look at that. Compared to what it was like back there. Kind of been one of the nice things about some of our newer fields, Evan. We're getting out more to, the other end of the map, middle of the map there. Don't have as much fog just, like, completely obliterating the fields like we do up in this part of the map here. Obviously, some of the first few fields we first bought here, but oh, we're gonna have a narrow little bit right there yet. We'll get that. Okay, let's see if we can load up some comments here a moment. Let's see what you folks had to say here for last episodes. Again, by the way, I should say big thanks to all the well wishes I've received. So big thank you for that one, everyone. Definitely wasn't the greatest of Christmases here this year, but hey, we're alive. We made it through it. There'll be more. This one definitely wasn't a good one, but oh well. Oh, let's see. Let's just start off with the first comment here from Tommy. Tommy was saying 560 kilos. One moment. I got to cough up a lung here a minute, everyone. Okay, good. Got rid of that lung. I didn't want that one anyway. 560 kilos is 1,200. Wait, 1,234.5 pounds. 12345. Is that actually what that is? That's kind of funny if that's what that actually equals out to. 1,234.5 pounds. 12345. Christopher was saying, good video. Keep it up, my friend. Feel better. And he says, we feel better. Oh, hey, that's good. That's good. Feeling better here as well. I think I mentioned this, but both me and the baby ended up with this influenza here. I think we're both probably doing about the same, to be honest. Yeah. We're both doing better, but still not good yet. So, Michael is saying, might not be riveting, but it is relaxing to watch. Ah, yes, talking about the riveting episode here. That was one episode? 2 episodes back. 2 episodes back, I guess, right? Doing all the weeding there. It's work that needs to be done, too, everyone, so... something you're going to get on the channel. You're going to get a little everything here sometimes, right? We don't just stick with the hardcore action here. I mean, even this, to be honest, I mean, it's kind of just going back and forth here. There's not a whole lot going on, but at least we're planting here, right? I mean, when it comes to that hoeing, I mean, like, there's literally nothing happening. Nothing that you can see anyway. It's doing something in the background because you don't get any weeds, but at the same time, you can't see anything happening either. At least here, you can see the ground texture is changing. You actually can see it this time, too. I'm not sure why it's so much different than it normally is. Not going to complain, though, because I have complained about that before, obviously. It's like, it's kind of hard to see sometimes where you haven't planted. Next comment here from Willard. Willard was saying, well done. Courseplay is back. Yes. For those of you who have not seen that, the Courseplay is out. I haven't tried it yet myself. I don't know one, but yes, it is out. Oh, begs the question. Now that Courseplay's out, what are the advantages of Courseplay versus, say, Giants Hired Worker going to be? Because, I mean, again, Giants Hired Worker, it usually does pretty good. I mean, I would say, generally speaking, Giants Hired Worker here does better job than what Courseplay usually does. And we do have the instance here on field 6 where it, misses a lot of the times. But then again, Courseplay does the same thing all the time. So... let's see what's here. Tommy was saying, wrong side driving on the roads. Okay. And I think he's talking about this map here, of course. Says he's from Croatia. He says, tractors with no duals, no good. Yes, I would agree with you on that one there, Tommy. No tractors, or no duals, no good, no good. And tractors with no John Deere colors, just ugh. Tommy, I knew it sounds like there's something I'm liking about you there, Tommy. Duals and John Deere green. Oh, yes. Now we're talking, I know. And I didn't even buy a John Deere yet, Yeah. I have to talk to somebody about that, I have to have a talk with somebody. Have to get the therapist and psychiatrist. Okay, so this last little pass, pretty much finishes this up, doesn't it? Hey, look at that. I think we can actually finish. And speaking of finishing, by the way, what's the rest of our hired workers doing here? You're still going on 32. Good. I'm sure you're done. Yeah, you're done. I don't have anything else. Actually, you know what? Wasn't there? There was another hoeing contract, wasn't there? We're field right next door. Why not? Might as well make another $3,300. I mean, it's not a lot, but we're not going to complain about that. Let's just have you drive to the next field there, bud, and starting that one, eh? Any other good contracts while we're checking it out here? Wood transport, weeding. There's a couple weeding ones. Pretty low price, though. Stone picking? No. Rock removal? Oh, yeah, that's actually the rock removal. Deadwood? No. Okay. Finish this pass, and then we'll go make a pass up that last little bit there as well. There we go. Oh, yes. Game wants us to just go up and down, zigzag that. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't think so. We're just going to... Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to make one pass down this and be done with it. Far more efficient there, if you ask me. And then we got to go back to the other end. I think we just one little swipe down there should finish that as well. Okay, maybe 2 swipes. That might be a 2-swipe job down there. Oh, then the question is, Evan, how many more fields of oats do I want to plant here? I'm kind of leaning towards maybe 49 and 26 here as well. And then that will be our oat fields, Evan. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then again, we got, 6 and 7 to plant. Again, I do plan on plowing these fields together. We got the 3 fields out here. We got the 3, actually, there's 4 fields out here, I guess now. Well, it'll be 2 once I'm done combining them. So, yeah. One thing I have to remember, I do have the planter now, but I do not have any heads for the combine. So, while I can plant corn and sunflowers, don't know if that would be advisable here yet or not. Just got to make sure I can afford the head for the combine. If I can't afford the head, well, yeah, it's kind of hard to harvest them. I'm assuming there's probably enough contracts that we can probably make up enough money to buy a head if we have to. Fog into the fog. Almost have to zoom back out a little bit. Definitely changes the look, doesn't it? Getting back in the fog here. No fog. Fog. Okay, one last little swipe here, and that should do it for this field. And also, I think we need to go back and fertilize this then, don't we? That's not too hard to do. Double check here. Pretty sure it needs to be fertilized. Yes, it'll need to be fertilized. Okay. Yeah, makes it not the end of the world. And we also managed to finish that field here on camera. So, speaking of on camera, look, that seems like a pretty good spot to wrap it up here for this episode. So with that, Evan, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.